man. So, dude, I remember there used to be this this convenience store, like in the neighborhood. It was like a couple of streets down from me, man. And I never went in there. I think, well, no, not straight. I think I went in there once or twice. But it was always like this kind of rickety, like, you remember, do you remember, like, it was called Bonnie's? You remember?
Bonnie's.
You remember Bonnie's?
Bonnie's with the bald fro.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie's was a Jamaican dude. He had an afro with a giant hole in the back.
He had a 1960s, the full fro, but he had a hole in the back, like a huge bald spot.
Yes, he did.
And I've been to Bonnie's many times.
What, as a kid, right?
As a kid, that was a local store.
Because you used to live right around the corner from Bonnie's.
I lived like 2 or 3 blocks from Bonnie's.
Yeah, I think I lived about three blocks from Bonnie's. 3 or 4 blocks.
You lived a little farther. If you went a different way, you lived a little closer, but you still lived like you lived.
Yeah, I was like an extra block away.
You lived like a block or 2 away from me, and then you live like way, down.
I used to walk by, sometimes even drive by. I never went in Bonnie's. No, with the exception of maybe a couple of times I went in Bonnie's.
Well, he would burn incense.
Oh,
then his chips would taste like incense.
Oh God. Do you remember? I remember you told me one time that you went to go buy ice cream there one time. What did you find in the ice cream?
I found a roach. I found a roach fucking ass up sitting on top of the ice cream. The little little pint Haagen-Dazs type of ice creams.
Oh man.
I found a roach.
And what was it doing? Just hanging out?
It was just laying there, frozen ass up.
Fucking Bonnie security guard.
Yeah, exactly. I think he had like a little tiny badge with like a little utility belt. I went there because one of my many excursions. I would go there and not pay for ice creams. I would take ice creams.
You would steal ice creams from Bonnie's.
I wouldn't call it stealing. I'd call it being an entrepreneur.
Use the old 5-finger discount.
Oh, I used a fucking 30-finger discount. As many ice creams I walked out of there with.
Yeah, how many ice creams did you walk out of there with, man?
Think of a 5 foot, like a 5 foot, 6, 12-year-old, maybe 13 or 14, 13, with 2 old school Haagen-Dazs pints on in his front pockets and 2 in the back. Now, if you looked at me from the front, I look like one of the German soldiers, the big fly pants. Like the big Gestapo pants.
Yo, did you do the salute when you waved goodbye to Bonnie? Did you give him the Hitler salute?
I gave the Hitler salute and I raised my feet up, walking like a soldier. And then I went and I sold the ice cream to various people who ordered them.
Yo, when you walked out of the door, because I remember the door wasn't a very wide door.
I walked sideways.
You walked sideways?
I walked out that door fast sideways.
I was going to say, did both the ice creams block you from getting out of the door?
I walked sideways.
You like Charlie Brown when he went to France and he had the bread? Remember how he couldn't get out of the...
I walked sideways.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
And if you could guesstimate how much ice cream you stole from Bonnie's, man, how much do you think you stole from them?
Each ice cream probably cost about $3.50 at the time.
Holy shit.
I might have stole about $500 worth.
And hold on, and Bonnie didn't see you?
Yo,
what was he doing?
I was smooth Silverfinger.
The fuck was no? But come on, man! You gotta notice there's some kids walking out with a bunch of ice cream in his pants.
It was me and my brothers, and we were kind of they would go up to pay.
He distract them.
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah,
fucking Bonnie. Bonnie might have been able to retire had it not been for you stealing his ice cream.
He's still there.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he is.
That convenience store is still there.
No. I mean, I think it's a convenience store, but it's not Bonnie's anymore.
Maybe it's last time I drove there was about a year ago, and like there was still a convenience store there.
I mean, but I don't think Bonnie owns it anymore.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I heard Bonnie was in the nefarious activities
Probably
going on at that convenience store.
He was in some shit back in the day.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. But
he was selling a little medication.
Yeah.
Medication.
Uh-huh. Lot of guys with
call him Colorado and Massachusetts.
Yeah, okay. A lot of tell you, a lot of guys from New York with real rough nicknames. Tell you that.
What, like Satchmo?
No, not like Satchmo. A lot of guys